James from AbsoluteZero.org here, and I sent out an email and asked my YouTube subscribers what they would want to see as far as content, and it seemed like juicing was of interest. So I picked one up, and I'm going to show you guys the unit I got. I'm going to show you how it works and show you what to expect. So basically, this is about a $100 unit, okay, and it's made by this company here. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right. It's Breville or Breville, the Juice Fountain Compact, okay. So it's about a $100 unit, and what I'm going to do right now is show you guys the pieces that comprise the unit and how it works. So when you get everything out of the box, out of the package, this is the base. This is the container that holds the pulp, the material from the fruits and vegetables. This is the top. This is the disc that juices, that does the actual process of juicing. And then this is kind of like the plunger. And here is the little measuring cup that all the juice goes into. So what I'm going to do for you guys today is make a celery, carrot, and apple drink. And I'll show you guys how easy it is to set this up, get it going. A little bit of cleanup involved, but it's not terrible. You guys are going to see that process right now. So here we go. So first things first, you need your ingredients. And so you can see I have my celery, carrots, and apple. And the reason why it's in the strainer is I just used my ozone generator to clean all of this stuff. So that's all ozonated. You don't have to do that. I'm a fan of ozone sterilization, so that's what I did. That will affect the taste a little bit, I'm sure. But either way, here we go. So you pop the top on, okay, and you make sure to line up the little drip spout. Okay, so the drip spout goes in that little hole right there. Okay, now the drip spout hangs out there. Okay, next step, and I recommend doing this unplugged. So now you put the disc on and you try and align it. There's a little arrow on there that shows you how to align. And then once it's on, you can see it's pretty much just above level, and that's how it works. This kind of grinds up the material into very, very tiny pieces of pulp, and because this is spinning, the juice flies out into this part of the container, okay, and the pulp flies over the top into this part. So the juice goes inside. Let's see if I can get that out. A little tough with one hand, but the juice comes through that screen into there and then brings it out to here, okay? So it's kind of a simple system. It's pretty cool. Now you have your container here. So you set this up like that, and then you turn this, and then you set this under the spout. And that's easy enough, okay? And next is getting this on top. Okay, and this, you can see it's got this little kind of tab on there, and that corresponds with the device. So you know, there's only one way to get it on. You can't really tough to get it wrong. And that's it. Okay, so now to lock the top in place, bring this up, give it a little pull up. So I just did it with one hand. It's not too difficult. Okay, and that's it. Now the unit's together. So now all we need to do is plug her in. Okay, she's plugged in, and now we're pretty much ready to juice. So that's the setup. It took me a couple minutes because I'm trying to film and put a juicer together with one hand at the same time. But anyway, so now this, I haven't done it too much, but As far as the procedure for juicing, I don't know if you can leave the unit running. The way I do it is I pretty much will load the unit up. So I'll do a little bit of each vegetable. Load it up. And I load it up and then start it up, let it do some juicing, and then load it up again. As you can see, I didn't go too crazy with cleaning the vegetables. I ozonated them, and then that's it. Now I put it in. So now I'm going to put the plunger on top, give it a little bit of a press, not too much, and then I turn the unit on. Turn it on and off, and that's it. Then I'll just load more in. I want to wait until it stops, so I'll load more in, as such. And give it a little bit of a push, not too much, just so the plunger stays on there. And obviously you want to do this with two hands, not do what I'm doing. Doing carrots and celery for all the good stuff, vitamins in there and all that good stuff. And I'll put in one fruit for the sweetness factor. So there they have an apple going in. And let's see if I can do the same. Okay, my apple doesn't fit. So I guess you need a small apple, because that's not gonna work. So the seeds kind of shoot out. So probably want to separate these out. Obviously on the packaging they show you simply plopping an apple in, but that doesn't, you know, I guess you gotta get a really small apple. But anyway, so I quartered that up, turn it on. And this is, there's going to be a little drip, so it might be a little mess. But this is what we've got here. I'll pour it into another glass for you guys to see the quantity. Use the strainer side. And that's the drink there. So I'm gonna drink that in a minute because I want to show you guys kind of the cleanup. I'm not gonna show you the full thing, but just show you what you're left with. So you pop that out. Pull this back down. And for us, we obviously juice very close to the sink. And at this point, you just lift this whole situation up. Just by the sink. And then you're actually also shipped this little brush. So this brush is shipped with the device to clean the screen, and this is like a little scooper. So I'll show you that. See if I can prop this up a bit. Take that out. Okay. And then the little scooper fits perfectly right in this little hole there. Like such. Okay. And at that point you can just kind of usually just put a dish right here. And I'll just scoop out right into the dish. And then the remainder, screen. Everybody has a screen in their sink. So you can see here there's some material that didn't get shredded up or whatnot. Not too bad though. For the most part, it did a good job. A little bit of apple there. And it may be because you're supposed to leave it running or something. I got to do a little more reading on that. But this is the pulp. You could probably use this for gardening, compost pile, etc. So, as you can see that there. Show this over here. Okay. Then when it comes to cleanup, it's really not too bad. I'll show you real quick. It's just, you just spray it down. You can see the stuff's not really on there all that tough. So it really just is a matter of rinsing a bit. And then using the brush. Okay, you use the brush to clean out this part. A little bit of soap, blah, blah, blah. And something for this side. Just clean it up real easy. Because it's not really on there. It's not, you know, see, it just rinses right off. Okay. Anyway, so hopefully you guys take a look at this. Hopefully you like this. We're very happy with this unit. It's a $100 unit. There is a different type of juicer. It's called, I think, a masticating or something like that, where it gets a bit more juice out of the vegetables and fruits because it kind of it squeezes juice out of this pulp. You know, so if you feel this is moist, you can hear it's kind of sticky. So there's still more juice in there, but you could see that we got a decent amount of juice out of that one bit of celery, carrots, and an apple. All right, and then I'll typically take a spoon, just give it a mix, and then I personally will just chug this whole thing. I love it. Very happy with it. All right, guys. Hopefully that's helpful to you. Any questions or comments, let us know below. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe, put on the notifications, all that good stuff. And we'll see you in the next video.